Hello YouTubers, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to try and find an American flag for our daily challenges. I'm at the WhiteSpring Resort. There's probably many places you can find that American flag. I see them all the time. But of course when you need it, it depends where you will find it. So the first place I would check, depending where you are at the time, is Camp McClintock. More than likely there's going to be an American flag there. Any sort of sort of history, war era type things. There's another one down here by where is it, by Somersville, no, not Somersville, Helvetia. Now it's filled with a lot of scorch, so just going to be aware of that. There's tons of scorch, but if you do come through the back, you're still going to deal with some scorch, but there's I believe it's a bluish building, kind of grayish building. It's a war museum type building. You can check there. More than likely there's going to be one there. There's another one up north. If you just happen to be up north, there is another Philippa Batfield Cemetery, and it has a sort of a war museum there. Chances are you can probably find one there. Prickett's Fort probably has them. Any sort of main building, you'll probably find them down at the Capitol building, sort of these areas, the Charleston buildings, but they're all around. But today we're going to go and look for one in WhiteSpring. So if you just happen to be where I am normally a lot of the time, and you're looking for one, I'm pretty sure we're going to find one. It might take us a little while to find one, but there's a whole bunch of rooms and stuff here. We're going to go take a look in, and worst case is we could probably go look in the resort, and I'm sure we'll probably find one. But I'm going to hit the rooms here at the back first, and then we will see how we do in terms. I'm sure there's kind of 2-3 rooms there that I'm sure we'll find at least one there, right? So again, this is very high level stuff. So if you haven't been to WhiteSpring, don't come here. There's a lot of high level ghouls, legendaries. So you should know how to mine this place or farm this place before you come here, because we are going to run into a lot of ghouls. So let's get started. So I'm going to head down to the bottom here. That's kind of where the open doors are. All of these guys typically, there might be 1 or 2 around here somewhere, but I'm not going to go look. I'm going to go look inside. Okay, so already the ghouls coming. Maybe we'll get lucky and one of these guys will actually have a flag on them. Oh, legendary, okay. Nothing too exciting. There was one that had caps here. Okay, so these are the guys you don't want to actually run into. Okay, there might be a few more. So there should be there's a couple of open rooms here. I think one's coming up on our right here. So let's go see if we can find a flag. They're typically going to be on sort of bookshelves. Oh, there's one right here. So look at that. Oh, we have a scorched beast outside. Okay, so there's one right on the shelf here. As you can see, trifold American flag. And we're going to want to do the following challenge, which is find an American flag. So this should do it, as far as I know. But we'll take a look and see what other flags we can find here. So there you go. Very easy to, if you're at WhiteSpring, you can obviously come in this entrance. If you're coming down from this way, you can actually get there, but just be aware that these houses are filled with ghouls, right? So let's see how many others we can actually find. I'll probably visit 2 or 3 houses just to see if there's kind of others, because someone might have already shown up and taken them. So let's see if we can find any more here quick. Lots of loot in these houses, tons of med boxes and just typical loot. Obviously look on mantelpieces for flags, obviously typewriters. Always grab a typewriter. The 3 main things you should always pick up are typewriters, clipboards, and telephones. Always grab those, never leave those behind, because they will give you gears and springs, and you are always short of springs, and never ever give your springs away. Also grab these golf outfits because they're worth a lot to sell, especially if you are farming the WhiteSpring Resort. There's a lot of generally quite a few of those outfits. Okay. Okay, so always, if you're just a low level and you're watching this, always make sure you get probably one of the first cards, or maybe not the first one, but definitely one of the first cards you want to get is Farmer. It'll allow you to pick up all sorts of chemicals, and then make sure you actually hit Y to search the box. Okay, typewriters hidden in these boxes. So you get loads of chemicals if you got that Farmer perk. Okay, so let's take a look here. I think we cleared this room. Okay, let's move on. There he goes down. I was gonna hop there quickly. That was an easy kill. I didn't do any work. They generally don't have any decent loot typically, but might as well grab it while we're here. Oh. And yeah, I didn't shoot enough time, or it was just I might be able to get some meat. Okay, let's head back and see if we can find anything else. Okay, I don't see anything yet. Always look in these little cabinets. They typically would have, I mean, someone might have been here to loot just because of the daily challenge already. They might have kind of come through here. Oh, some ammo bags, ballistic fiber. Okay, I don't see any. We'll check upstairs. I think we checked some of the rooms. Okay, so there could be some more flags in here. Someone might have grabbed them, but let's move on and take a look at a couple more places quick. So that's the entrance that most people would typically come down. They would come down this road or come in this entrance. That's kind of the front entrance. And then most of them will make a mistake and they'll sort of walk over here, which is pretty... I think you'll be attacked by ghouls before you get here, typically. But you might make it this far. And then typically, this is a fire breather's place. So this one's pretty safe to get in there if you actually make it. And then a lot of people actually walk through this parking lot and it's filled with ghouls. But we'll take a look there in a sec. But let's quick take a look. I'm pretty sure there's normally a flag in this place. And I think it's in the back room. Let's take a quick look. Typically behind this door. Maybe not.
Evacuation instructions.
Always grab alarm clocks. They have springs. There's also a lead weight under this bed all the time. So if no one's grabbed it. Okay, so I didn't see anyone there. Let's check the living room here quick. Okay, I don't see one. Okay, always grab these hot plates. Again, good place for springs and gears and stuff like that. Okay, so let's, there's those ghouls coming. As you can see, quite high level. And of course, if you've just come, if they've just been a nuke, you'll get a lot of glowing ones. Okay, so let's kind of move on. We'll come back to this that little room there in a sec. I think there's a couple more rooms there. We'll just want to kind of clear quickly. Okay, I don't see any flags. Not that I'm expecting to. Let's take a quick look in here. Where was he? He was, yeah. Always check these baskets. I generally find a lot of stim packs and caps in those guys. Okay, let's check here. Let's see. Okay, nothing here. Again, there might be some stuff like sitting on top of these dressers that someone's already cleared. It's always possible. Okay, so this is probably the last one before that other little place that we'll take a look. Okay, I don't see. Oh, here's one, yeah. So again, let me just show you where on the map we are. So we're right at the corner, so you might even be able to sneak in here if you're lucky, but probably not. But yeah, so there was one there, and then I think we found another one in that first, probably more likely around here. So there's a second American flag right there. I should probably just left that one for someone else. Also looking kind of these glass cabinets, you might find one there. Okay, I don't see any more here. Let's go look upstairs quick. So you can see, you always see caps in these baskets there. Make sure you check those guys. Oh, I can hear a bobblehead here somewhere. Oh, there we go. Okay, so there's two so far. Oh, there's another one. So, American flag. So let me just show you where that is. So, I'm just trying to see if there's land. I mean, there's kind of the, I guess there's the WhiteSpring Resort, but there's that area which we are going to go in. So the back wall, that kind of area, the parking lot, the fire breathers is just over there. Then there's a parking lot, and we can actually go visit that right after this one. So this kind of first door right on the shelf, there is another American flag. So that's 3 at WhiteSpring alone. I'm pretty sure there's probably a ton inside the resort as well. Okay, so I think that's pretty much both rooms. Lots of toys in these rooms as well. So if you're doing the toy challenge, again, you can find a ton of toys. Could have been American flag up there by someone else taking it, but anyway, there's 3. So you definitely can find some. But let's go take one more look. Actually, there might be a few places down here. There's some plan. I'm not expecting them to be here. There might be here. A couple of open rooms here. Little shop here. Yeah, I picked up too much junk. Oh. Okay, let's drop a weapon here quick. Let's drop that one. Okay, so let's go take a quick one last look. Again, tons of loot in this parking lot. And there's going to be a lot of goals in here, so just be prepared. It's been cleared out, we should be fine. There's a flamethrower right here, so don't walk into that. There's a legendary. Couple legendaries, I think. Gold Slayers, Tesla rifle. I seem to be collecting those ones. Okay. So that. Okay, so let's take a quick eye. I'm over encumbered, but let's not stop. Let's just take a quick look. I don't think any of these. You might find a flag here somewhere, but unlikely. Okay, so let's head out here. Actually, let's scrap here quickly. We might get lucky. While carrying that 20-pound weight there. There we go. That'll sort it out for now. So if anything, it would have been in this room, I would have guessed. But let's take a quick look around. Always collect those fancy cakes and don't eat them. There is a challenge where you have to eat 20 fancy cakes, so I typically keep that for the challenge. So any cakes and pies, keep until last. If you do actually carry a lot of food on you, or I think they probably keep bubblegum, things like that, candy. Okay, so I don't see anything there. I think we went in there. Points in there. And I don't think it'll be in used rooms. So again, grab bubblegum. It's very useful for those challenges. Okay, so there's nothing there. So typically, just as we saw, I saw one over there. Kind of actually two in this kind of area, and then one over there. And there's probably a lot in the resort as well. So if you're a low level and you happen to be in the area, obviously just pop in. The easiest way to get into the resort is to go to the the train station, and then go straight across the road, and there's a bunch of resort robots that will deal with generally any enemies that'll show up there, and you can just swing a left as soon as you're through the gates, past the kind of the guard station and the front entrance or the back entrance of the mall, or the WhiteSpring Resort is there. You can just pop in quite easily and out. So just kind of stick in those areas. So if you stick into this area and you just kind of go in there, then you will be fine. You can get in and out without the ghouls generally killing you. So anyway, I hope you found that useful. Check out Camp McClintock and the war sort of museum areas, and I'm sure there's a ton of other places to find the American flag, but definitely there's at least 3 or more at WhiteSpring Resort. So thanks for watching. Hope you found that useful.